I've seen your protocol back in 10 years ago now, 2013, I think it was. You got me in shape for when I got married. But now you've kind of transitioned more kind of away from hands off into away from hands on into more of the scaling other businesses and getting coaches into the kind of six figures per year. So in terms of coaching, then essentially you've got that niche of coaching coaches. How did that come about? Was that a pain point you saw in scaling your business? How did this whole industry of coaching fitness coaches come about? Was it COVID was the main driver for that?
No, it was totally accidental. The type of fitness content that we put out. So one of the big things when you're setting up any online product is making sure that you have a good product market match before you start scaling anything, before you start running ads, before you start trying to get impressions onto what you're doing. You have to make sure that what you're selling is something that people actually want to buy. And that was the big mistake that we first made, in that the type of content we put out was very nerdy and very physiology heavy. And as a result, it accidentally attracted quite a lot of other fitness enthusiasts and personal trainers and so on, and other coaches, rather than the kind of general population aren't interested in the fractional synthetic rate of leucine metabolism or any of this stuff. So while we coached some general population who were the kind of nerdier side of stuff, the majority of our audience tended to actually be other coaches and PTs. And because they saw the systems that we were using to coach them, they were like, guys, this is really slick. Like, can you help me with my systems to coach my clients? And it kind of came about where eventually we were like, do you know what? We're having a lot of demand for this. Let's also serve that as a need. And so that's kind of how that side of it came about as well. So we still do both. And luckily, having done the fitness side of the coaching for long enough, the product is mature enough to be able to run basically on autopilot now. We have the funnels, we have the systems, those products are running passively pretty much. So we've dropped the price and we're just going for volume with them, which allows us to spend more time helping the PTs. So that's kind of how things came about, sort of by accident.